Hi, Alon Vanakkam. This is Arun here, your mindset marinator. It's such a pleasure meeting you all through this session, interactive session, organized by Don Bosco Vazhikaatti. I want to sincerely thank three people. Yeah, of course, Sindhu Mam for this opportunity, and also Abisha Mam for helping with all the coordination, and also Father Simmon for giving this opportunity to connect with the student. Okay. In this session, we are going to cover, this is the bonus session, as I mentioned, we'll be covering quickly on the two important aspect about clarity versus confidence. This is a bonus session. After this, we will get into the Q&A. I neatly prepared another presentation covering not 5, 10, but 20 different questions to answer to all of you. We'll see to that to maintain the etiquettes of just remain muted. If you have anything to say, you can unmute and say. Otherwise, you can feel free to just stay muted. Okay. With that note, I hope you might have saw this flyer, um, which is circulated. This is something I prepared. I'm a content creator. I'm a creative person, so I just created this. So this is a kind of a flyer, and then we, as I mentioned, this is a tight-packed agenda we have right now. We are talking about we completed up until the tackling the anxiety. How many of you? So I hope many of you gave a comment that you really like that the tackling anxiety icebreaker, right? So the next thing, what you see here, this is the clarity versus confidence. That's a bonus sharing. After that, we'll get into the last section of the career placement guidance, the Q&A. Okay. By the way, this is me, Arun. Yes. Okay. What do we got on the store as part of the agenda? I'm going to give you a simple definition of clarity and also definition of confidence. Okay. And how does this clarity and confidence comes into picture? And also, what does that question you can start off if at all you wanted to bring in some improvement in your life. Okay, that's a quick agenda what I got. I'll see to that to quickly run it through so that we have ample time, enough time to cover the remaining Q&A sessions. Okay, good. Definition of clarity. Can I ask Abisha? Abisha, do you want to unmute and read what you see here, Abisha, in white color?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Freedom, confusion, mental, and easy to proceed further.
Thank you, Abisha. You can mute yourself. Yeah. Abisha, you're going to be my designated reader. Okay. If I'm going to ask you, you can unmute, read, and then you can mute yourself because you have an
Sure,
amazing,
sir.
amazing, beautiful voice. Okay. So that's a compliment. Okay. Free from confusion, mental and easy to proceed further. Friends, when you don't have clarity, you have so much. You see, this gentleman has so much wired, right? When your mind is kind of has so much mesh, you are for sure you're not going to get clarity. You will not be able to proceed further. Yes or no? For that, what you need to do, you need to undergo certain process to bring in the clarity, right? This gentleman, at least he tried to do something, and then he took the binocular, and then he is trying to get the clarity, trying to focus on something. Mental confusion, right? Mental so-called the convoluted state helps you to get more. I mean, when you get out of that, you will get clarity. Now, Abhisha, you wanted to read this simple definition of confidence?
Yes, sir. Believe in yourself and your abilities.
Yeah, thank you, Abhisha. Whether you're be it a girl or a boy, first and foremost thing, what you need to do is you need to believe in your abilities first. You have to say that, yes, I can. When you don't have the belief in you, even God comes and stand in front of you. I can tell you, nothing going to happen to you. No change will happen in your life. For that, what you need to do, you need to start believing yourself and your abilities. That's the important thing. Ability is nothing but your skill, a talented, what are the blessings, what are the gifts you have, right? That is your ability. தமிழ் சொல்லணும்னா நீங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் உங்களை நம்பணும். கடவுளை நம்புறது, பேரண்ட்ஸை நம்புறது, ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸை நம்புறது, சொந்தக்காரங்களை நம்புறது, அதெல்லாம் தனி பேக்கேஜ். Main package is that you need to believe in yourself. You have to say, yes, I can. Because Sunil, he put in the chat that you came a long way. Yes, Sunil, I came a long way. And every other challenge, I said to myself that, yes, I can. Okay. I want you to write this down, these three words, right? Yes, I can. Write this down. Keep saying that will build your confidence. Okay. Now, the clarity versus confidence. The reason why I wanted to share this bonus session is content is you all are starting your career, right? When you're starting your career, these two things you will have. You will not have clarity, and then you will have low self-confidence. Yes or no? Instead of directly jumping into the Q&A, I thought, let me share something about what is clarity and what is confidence, and then how you can bridge these two by asking one simple question. That's the last part of the slide, so that you can bring in some transformation in your life. Okay. So you see this chart, clarity versus confidence. No clarity, no confidence. You have some clarity, but you don't have confidence. What would be the outcome? Okay. You don't have clarity at all, but you have a hell lot of confidence. What will happen in that case? And fourth is a beautiful statement. You have clarity and you have confidence. What will happen? So I've just split into these four different scenario. I want, if you have a pen and paper, I want just write this down quickly. Write this down. Okay. Clarity, confidence. No, no, yes, yes. Okay. Just write this down. Feel free to take a snippet of screenshot of this. As we go through, I want you to write down where do you exactly fall. Do you have clarity but you don't have confidence, or you don't have confidence but you have so you don't have clarity but you have confidence? Just write down under which category you're following. You're following. That way you can start working towards it. Okay. Quickly, the first one is clarity 0, confidence 0. This is equivalent to what? Abisha, can you read what this is equivalent to? What, Abisha?
This is equivalent to dead body. The
Ah,
clarity and confidence both are no.
yeah. Do you agree with that statement, Abisha?
Yes, sir. It's absolutely, I agree.
Yeah, only dead body will not have clarity and no confidence. That's equivalent to dead body. If you're not having clarity in your life and if you're not having confidence, I want to warn you, you will become zombie eventually. I don't want you to become zombie. I want you to be a winner. If you fall in this category, you need to start working towards the clarity and also how to build the confidence. Okay. Next, clarity. You have clarity. Okay. I wanted to go towards DQA. I wanted to pursue towards something tally. I wanted to become an HR. I want to become the data quality analyst or the data engineer, data scientist. You have clarity, but you lack confidence. You don't know how to speak. You don't know how to communicate in the job interview. You don't know what are the skills needed. If you fall in this category, you're lucky enough. This is okay. Why? Because you can seek help and guidance from others to proceed. In all walk of my life, there are quite a few things. I had clarity, but I don't know. I don't have the confidence to move forward. And in that, during such case, I yelled for help. Hey, is there anyone can come and help me? Yes, I did. And of course, the Almighty is so graceful to send the right person, right people at the right time, so that I build the confidence. Then that made me to evolve and emerge as a winner. Okay. So this is the second category. If you fall in this category, give a tap, give a pat, give a pat on the shoulder. At least you're okay. Just say to yourself, say your name, maybe Divya, Abisha, Sindhu. Just say your name and then give a pat. You're okay. This is okay. And third is really, really dangerous. You don't have clarity, but you have a lot of confidence. Abisha, can you read this line?
Yes, sir. This is quite dangerous. and catastrophic.
Abisha, were you able to interpret that one statement with like no clarity and yes confidence, Abisha?
Yes, sir, because if I choose the course for and I didn't have a clarity, but I get a job means I didn't have any clarity about the course means the confidence also lost.
Rightly said. Thank you. You can mute yourself. I would like to explain this because this is really, really important. This slide is really important. The reason is most of them fall into this category. They don't have clarity what they want in life, what they really wanted to pursue, which stream they wanted to go for. But they have a lot of confidence that somehow I will get the job into 35,000 rupees. I will go and sit in the job 40,000 rupees. Yes or no, guys. Without clarity, if you have confidence, I can tell you it's going to be catastrophic. It's going to be really, really dangerous. You may say, Harun, I'm not understanding that particular concept. I will explain you this. You see a specs, okay? Here you see a specs, and then you see nice garden or the lot of flower, and then you see a long distance, okay? Assume you are wearing that specs. Apparently, that specs has lot of scratches. It is lost its clarity. And after wearing it, you could not see anything in the front, but you have a lot of confidence and you're telling that somehow I will cross from here to that end. People are saying, no, no, just hold on. You're not having clarity. With this confidence, you're going to go, either you fall down or other you'll stamp on the flower. No, I'm fine. I have a lot of confidence. Somehow I will reach. You will say, you wear the specs, you keep moving. What will happen? You will stamp on all the flowers on the floor, on the ground. Yes or no? And if there is a stone, you will stumble, you will hit the stone and you will fall. This is what most of them are doing without clarity. If you have confidence, I wanted to warn you, it's really, really dangerous. See to that to get more clarity in your life. Anything you do, just bring in the clarity because clarity brings you power. The more power you have, the more confidence you will get. Okay. Now the last piece. Abhisha, can you read this for me?
Yes, sir. Nothing can stop you when you get the clarity in your life and you have enough confidence to face the world. For sure, you will emerge as a winner, and I want to be a winner in life.
Oh, thank you, Abhisha. If you have clarity and if you have confidence, I can tell you nothing will stop. So, a simple message, what I wanted to share here is start working more on the clarity. What is it I really wanted to do? What is it I really wanted to become? What is the job market is expecting? What will I get if I choose this skill? The more questions you ask, you will automatically get clarity. In my life, I see to that, take time, sit, think, and work on the clarity first. When the clarity is there, I may not have confidence. I have mentors. By the way, I have mentors all around the world. I go and learn from them, and then I apply that in my life. More I learn, I get the confidence. When I have clarity, when I have confidence, nothing can stop you. And you saw the introduction, what I showed, that I travel around the world. I drive good car. I live in a, by the way, my house is closer to a beach. It's quite nice house. It's all just happened just because of I was working on my clarity and also the confidence. Okay. So what did we learn today? Maybe here, instead of Abhisha, Divya, you wanted to just come and read out the other trainer, right? Vidya or Divya? Okay, if you're busy, maybe Abhisha, you can read what
Yes,
you see
and
here.
it's very, very important to get the clarity first for anything you do in your life.
Hmm.
Then start building confidence around that to keep moving.
Yes.
To start that process,
Go ahead.
ask the simple questions every day.
Friends, if you did not understand whatever I shared earlier from this presentation, I want you to write this one simple question. What do I really want in my life? This one simple question will do wonders and magic. Just keep asking this question again and again and again every day. It's a stepping stone for you to get clarity and also confidence. You may not have answer, I understand, but when you ask the right question, you will get the right answer. Okay, that's how the design of life is. Okay, so that's a quick bonus session I wanted to share it with all of you. 10:45. We are in the 10:30, and then now we're getting to the next session. Okay. Um. So that's a quick bonus session which I wanted to share it with all of you. Now I would like to quickly get into the next Q&A. Ooh, okay, good. So now it's 10:45 a.m. and IST. We'll see to that to cover. We'll see to that to wrap it exactly by 11:30 because time is important and I respect time. If there are any spillover, we'll see to that too. Just maybe another 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay. So this is the last part of the session. Okay. First of all, I wanted to thank the students for coming up with all your questions. I really enjoyed reading all those questions. There is no wrong question. There is no bad question. There is no worst question. It's a question. That's how I see it. I sorted it to filter out top 20 questions from the students. And also, just for the sake, I just mentioned the name of the person who had asked the question. That way, it'll be easy for me to address to that person. When I address, it will be beneficial for others also, right? So in the next 45 minutes or rather close to 1 hour, 20 different questions, what you have in your mind, you are going to get an answer. Okay, that was my simple idea and intention. Let's just go ahead with that. Okay, Deepa, I don't know whether you're on the call, but your question was why there is very low vacancy for DQA fresher. The simple answer is it's not like why there is low vacancy. I would like to explain or rather just give you the background of how things are kind of manifesting, not manifesting, but how things are kind of shaping up in the IT, right? By the way, as I mentioned, I've started my career in 2003. I believe some of the students would not be on by the time. I think so, but things changes in IT very, 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 very fast. And there was a time where they were talking about everything, the data is going to explode. And it was roughly around maybe 2015 or 16, 17 when there was so much data started to flow. Okay. And that's when they thought, okay, probably we need to have some kind of expertise, so-called the DQA, the data quality analyst will analyze the data so that they clean up the data so that it goes to the next level. The data engineers, they will tweak the data, they'll derive the final outcome of the data and then pass it to the business intelligence team for them to take a decision. Now, if you see, we are in 2024. As I mentioned, in IT world, everything happens, everything changes very quickly, right? Now, gone are the days where they would need focusing more on the DQA or the data quality analyst as such. But now the fad or the trend is something around this AI, right? Artificial intelligence, machine language, machine learning, and then NLP. I hope you guys had heard these terms. So what's happening in IT, by the way, there is nothing like one skill or one technology will last for longer. By the way, when I started 21 years back, I started off with a technology called mainframe. And then I worked in Java, I worked in Oracle, I worked in PLSQL, I worked in InfoBasic, I worked in different Apex triggers. There are different technologies I worked the last 20 years. Every other technology has a spike and then it drops. Spike, drops. So now what's happening is that probably it's kind of reached its saturation level. Now different things kind of coming up, right? This AI, Gen AI, and then the bot related, and there are different tools in the market to do that particular job. So to answer your question, it's not like there is low vacancy as such, which means if there is a low vacancy on this, which means something else is coming, right? Find out what is that. And you need to start building your expertise, right? That's how the IT setup is. Okay. I hope I answered your question. Sunil Prasad asks, can I get a data analyst job without experience in current IT industry? Sunil, the answer is yes and also no. What do I mean by that? Per se, any company, the IT company, they really don't look out for someone as a complete expertise in the domain from a fresher. I repeat, they will expect certain qualities, but it's not like they expect the fresher needs to know everything. But if you qualify that I know these are the concept, I know theoretically, and I've done this kind of a project, if you can show, if you can communicate, if you can present that properly to the employer, you will get a job. Okay. And the no, when I say, so that is the S, you will get, right? And the no part is, and there are situations, there are companies, they will expect for only maybe 1-2 year experience with that particular domain. In that case, for a fresher, without experience getting into that particular role, it's difficult. I understand. I mean, I accept that. In my case, I started my first company. By the way, I got placed in 2003. It had happened that I got placed in a American headquarters company, not in a Indian company. It's all I have a different story. I will share it with you all later. I mean, when I get next time when I get to meet you. Though I am a fresher, though they're looking out for someone from the mainframe technology, though I did not had that mainframe experience, but I went the conference, sir. This is what I know. These are the learnings I've done all by myself. And I'm really looking out to enhance my skill. This is what I said in the interview. And they gave me a job. To be precise, 29th August 2003, that was my first day when I started my journey. And yeah, 20 years, and in the next 5-6 months, I'll be, another 5 months, I'll be completing my, 3 months, 4 months. Yeah, 4 months, I'll be completing my 21st year. So the answer is yes and no. You will get a job, but make sure you are doing for that particular, you're a tally, you're a DQA, you're a different skill set, right? Do the best you can, learn the best you can, and also do any other additional courses. And then you tell in the interview, said, this is what I've done. I wanted to improve my skill if I get opportunity. Okay. Zubair asks, sooner or later, if I do not like the job, is it okay to quit and upgrade for another job? Zubair, absolutely yes. Out of my 20 years, 20 year, and by the way, I don't hop company to company. In all my this 4 years, the current employer is my fourth. Every other employer I used to stay for 5 years and then I make a move. Okay. But here, the one simple point is sooner or later, right? It is depends on what is the definition of your sooner or later. If your sooner is 6 months, 1 year, I will say do not quit the job. Stay with the company for, experts say, market experts say, at least you need to stay the company for anywhere between 3 to 5 years. Okay, but 3 to 4 years seems to be long period. But if you can stick with that window, things will happen. Okay. Just like that, don't quit, don't make a move because there is a higher salary, higher package. Don't quit. But it's always welcome to upgrade yourself. You saw you saw the flyer, the level of upgrade I've done. In fact, I could not mention many of the additional upgrade what I've done. It's like that. Okay. So Zubair, I hope I've answered your question. Balaji asks, how can I approach high profile company? Or you tell me. How can I approach high profile company? Balaji, the simple answer is your profile, which is your resume, to become high. When your profile, which is your resume, become high, high profile company will approach you. That's a simple formula. Make sure every 3 months, every 6 months, you are adding one bullet point in your resume, in your profile. This is something one of my mentor had taught me. His name is Suparno. He's a COO of a startup company in Bangalore. He said that, Arun, make sure you add at least one bullet point, 1 point to make your profile looks high, which is nothing but you need to upskill yourself. Upskill, don't stop with your upskill. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Then your profile will become high. When your profile become high profile company comes and take you. In my case, it had happened like this, right? As I mentioned, though when I graduated, many of my friends went for different job, different company. And during that time, there was a recession, 2000, 2001, and 2002. 3 years backlog. And by the way, I'm a 2002 passed out. But I made sure that my profile kind of lifted to high. And I did not get placed in a Indian-based company. Rather, the company had a headquarters in the US, and I got placed there. So the answer is, if you can make your profile high profile company comes and take you. Okay. So that's a response to you, Balaji. Agalia asked, what are the additional skills and courses I should take to strengthen my resume? Agalia, it's a beautiful question. You nicely use the word skills and courses. Those are my favorite keywords. Friends, you need to remember the company is not looking out for your degree. Also, the company is not looking out whether you have done the course from DBV or anywhere elsewhere. No. All they are looking is they have a problem. The company have a problem. Whether this person, Agalia or Sunil or Zubair, can they come and solve my problem? If you understand this one simple aspect, friends, you will have your job next week. What is the skill the company is looking out for? The company is looking out for someone who's expertise in Tally, or someone is expert in the AP, someone is expert in the AR processing, account receivable, right? If you have the skill, then the company is looking out for you. It's as simple as that, okay? So what are the additional skills and courses I should take, right? The skills, when it comes to skills, it's quite vast. You can focus on your communication skill, you can focus on your leadership skill, you can focus on the presentation skill, you can focus on mail writing, written communication skill. There are a hell lot of skills pertinent to your domain. In my case, when I started, I focused on, initially I started out with one area called around the quality, right? In fact, I started at like a DQA. There is something called CSQA. That was very long time back. I started off with that because company was looking out for that skill. And eventually company was looking out for someone who has a good analytical skill. So what I did, I used to sit and solve puzzles, Sudoku. In Times of India paper, in Hindu paper, you get that Sudoku, right? I used to sit and solve the puzzle because why? That would improve my analytical skill. So you need to understand, you need to try to find out what is the skill company is looking out for. Now, as I grow up in the corporate ladder, I felt the company is looking out for someone with a leadership skill, someone who has a good delegation skill, someone who's a problem solver skill. I can list dozens and dozens and dozens of skills. When I know that company is looking out for this particular skill, then I go for it. I learn, I upskill myself, and then my next level, my manager boss will get to know, oh, this person has a good delegation skill. Hey, Arun, I have a project. This is the problem statement. I'm going to give you 50 people, 100 people. Just go and manage. That's how it is. Okay. Now coming back to the courses, right? Courses I should take. Courses again. Courses is it's a vast topic, but you can just pick one course for your. I don't know whether you're Tally or DQA. See what is because if I'm not wrong, I think DQA there are 3 different levels, right? See what is that. Anything you if you're done with the DQA, probably just think of the data engineer related. And once you're done with the data engineer, see what are the course you can take for data scientist. Confine or rather limit your domain. In the domain, what are the other courses available? For example, I work in one of a technology called Salesforce. Okay, that technology is quite vast. I started off with the basic admin certification. Then I got to know that there is another area called Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, FSL Cloud. When I get to know, I prepared for 3 months. I went and cleared it. Likewise, I've cleared not 1, 6 courses. That is one part. Second is I went and just found there are quite a few courses I can do. So I went and finished 150 batches. It's not a course, but separate modules. 150 modules I finished. Okay, so identify for your course what is that is going to add value. The more you upskill, the more you're strengthening your resume. Okay, Agalya, I hope I answered your question. Okay, Vidya asked this question. Arun, tell me whether Tally is enough to go for a job after my BCom. And also, I like the second question, so that's the reason I mentioned both. What to develop more skill, which is partially I covered. Vidya, to answer your question, whether Tally is enough to go for a job after my BCom, the answer would be yes and also no. When I say yes, the company where you're applying for, if they are looking out for only Tally, then they will take you, they will select you. Assume on top of Tally, they want someone to have proficiency in the Excel also. Okay, then you may not fit the bill, right? So there is nothing like whether only this is enough. The answer is subjective based on the company. தமிழ் இன்னும் உங்களுக்கு புரியுற மாதிரி சொல்லணும்னா, சரி அசியூம் கம்பெனியில ஒரு சைக்கிள் ஓட்டுறதுக்கு யாராவது சைக்கிள் ஓட்ட தெரிஞ்சா ஓகே அப்படின்னு யாராவது இருக்கிறாங்கன்னா அப்படின்னு கம்பெனி எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்றாங்கன்னு வச்சுங்க. உங்களுக்கு சைக்கிள் ஓட்ட தெரியும் அப்படின்னா you will get placed in the company. Assume the company is not looking out for someone who knows how to ride the bicycle, but someone who can operate JCB. அது மாதிரி அவங்களுக்கு நீட் இருந்ததுன்னா நீங்க ஃபிட் ஆக மாட்டீங்க, கரெக்டா? ஸோ அப்படி இருக்கனால யூ கேனாட் சே வெதர் இது போதுமா அப்படின்ட்டுன்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா அதுக்கு பதில் இல்லை. பதில் என்னன்னா, ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் உங்களுடைய ஏரியா. நான் குவாலிட்டி அனலிஸ்டா போறேன், இல்லை டேலியில போறேன். இந்த ஒரு டொமைன்ல கம்பெனி என்ன மாதிரியான ஏரியாஸ் எல்லாம் எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்றாங்க, ஓகே, அதை நான் மேற்கொண்டு நான் எப்படி அப்ஸ்கில் பண்ணணும். இந்த ஒரே ஒரு கொஸ்டின் தான் உங்களோட மைண்ட்ல எப்பவுமே இருக்கணும். இஃப் யூ ரியலி வாண்ட் டு எக்ஸல் அண்ட் பி சக்சஸ்ஃபுல் இன் யோர் ஜாப், ரைட்? அண்ட் வாட் டு டூ டு டெவலப் மோர் ஸ்கில். இதுக்கு என்கிட்ட ஒரே ஒரு சிம்பிள் பதில் தான் இருக்கு. இந்த பதில்ன்றதை விட ஒரே ஒரு சிம்பிள் கொஸ்டின் இஸ் வாட் யூ கேன் ஆஸ்க். தி கொஸ்டின் இஸ், I can put that in the chat. Human dangerous human. Okay, so the question is, I'm just putting that here. How can I improve my life from current to the next level? I put that question in the chat. Write this down. If you can ask this one simple question, how can I improve my life from my current state to the next level? All you need to ask is one simple question, because that's my favorite question. And even now I'm asking, what is that? How can I improve my life from this level to the next level? நீங்க அந்த கொஸ்டின் கேட்க என்ன ஆகும், உங்களுக்கே தெரியும் oh, probably I need to work on this particular skill. I need to upskill on this. I need to focus on this. I need to start applying to learn quite a few on the ability of thinking, critical thinking, or analytical problem, being a problem solver, being a good in handling people. அந்த மாதிரியான நிறைய skills there is no scarcity for skills, guys. But if you can ask this one simple question, how can I improve my life from current state to the next level? இதை நீங்க கேட்டுட்டே இருங்க. You will be surprised. Every other upskilling will come on your way. நான் அதை கேட்டனால தான் you would have seen there are so many upskilling I've done. It's all just because of that one simple question. Okay. I hope I've answered your question, Vidya. Okay. How to get skills without money? Karthi asked, Arun, it's all okay. Tell me, Arun, how to get skills without money? Karthi, I just wanted to tell you, in this world, everything has a price. Okay. If you're going to get something without money, two things will happen. உங்களுக்கு கிடைச்சது வந்து குவாலிட்டி கம்மியா இருக்கும். செகண்ட் வந்து அந்த கிடைச்சது வந்து ரொம்ப நாள் உங்ககிட்ட இருக்காது. That's a philosophy. That's how things work. So நான் என்ன உங்களுக்கு ரெக்கமெண்ட் பண்ணுவேன்னா, just get out of this particular kind of a mindset. Start investing. Okay. அருண், இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ற அளவுக்குலாம் ஒன்றும் இல்லை அருண் அப்படின்னு நீங்க சொல்லலாம். அதுக்கு என்கிட்ட பதில் இல்லை. But you can, if you really wanted to improve your life, you need to invest your time, energy, and money. நான் பண்ண ஒரு சில சர்டிபிகேட் எல்லாம் நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா, there are certain courses, certificate, it cost you, just one certificate cost you 2 lakh, 2.5 lakh. Okay. And the certificate எல்லாமே வந்து 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh, 2.5 lakh, அது மாதிரியான ஒரு certificate-ம். But I went for it by putting money from my pocket. I use my credit card, I take loan, and there are courses I've kept borrowed money, I've just used my credit card, and I went for it. The reason is, when you pay for something, you value that, Karthik. Okay? So start investing money for your self-development, skill development. Yes, there are different courses upgrade. There are different உங்களுக்கு நிறைய portals இருக்கு. Even Google gives a lot of different free certificate. Amazon gave different free certificate. நீங்க இந்த upgrade அது மாதிரிலாம் நீங்க போனீங்கன்னா, you get a lot of different, including Harvardல இருந்து, there are many other top-notch university gives you some free certificate. You can just type in Google, you'll get different portals, அதில் ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணி நீங்க பண்ணலாம். அதோட வேல்யூட நீங்க இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணி பண்றதுக்கு வந்து இன்னும் பெட்டரா இருக்கும். Okay. So that's a response to you, Karthi. Satish asked, what should I expect on my first day in my job, Arun? Satish, this is more of a HR question, but still I wanted to give you my response. First day, what should I expect on my first day? நீங்க வந்து as a first day நீங்க join பண்றப்ப வந்து, of course you want to know உங்களுடைய roles and responsibility. Remember, write this down, R&R, roles and responsibilities, right? So you ask your manager, sir, I wanted to know what are my R&R, roles and responsibility. என்னுடைய இந்த பணிக்கு, இந்த வேலைக்கு என்னுடைய roles என்ன? Role is different and responsibility is different. நான் என்ன ரோல் பண்ண போறேன்? ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், நீங்க ஒரு ப்ராஜெக்ட் மேனேஜர் ரோல் பண்றீங்கன்னா, ப்ராஜெக்ட் மேனேஜருக்கான ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டி டிஃப்ரெண்ட். ஓகே. நீங்க DQA ரோல் பண்றீங்கன்னா, DQA-க்கான இருக்கிற ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டி டிஃப்ரெண்ட். ஸோ you should ask your boss or manager, what are my role and what is my role and what are my responsibility? That's something you should expect on your first day. When I say first day, don't stop asking that question only with the first day. Every 3 months, go and ask your manager, boss, is there anything additional responsibility I can take? நான் இப்போ இங்க யூஎஸ்ல உட்காந்து உங்ககிட்ட பேசிட்டு இருக்கேன்னா, it is not a joke. It did not happen just like that. Correct? I I have taken so many additional responsibility on top of my job. Why? Only when you take additional responsibility, you grow as a person. Only when you take additional responsibility, you will expand. When I say you will expand, not physically. நீங்க as a person expand ஆவீங்க. When you expand as a person, the beauty is your life will expand. Okay? பொதுவா மக்கள்கிட்ட இருக்கிற நான் பார்த்த வரைக்கும் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் கிட்ட இருக்கிற என்ன ப்ராப்ளம்னா they're not ready to expand. They say, I am okay. I am fine with what I have. Of course, இது வந்து என்னுடைய டியூட்டியில நீங்க வந்து எக்ஸ்பேண்ட் ஆகுங்க அப்படின்ட்டு சொல்றதுக்கு வந்து என்னுடைய டியூட்டி இல்லை, ரைட்? அவங்களே ஏன் லைஃப் நான் எக்ஸ்பேண்ட், நான் ஆஸ் அ பர்சனா எக்ஸ்பேண்ட் ஆகணும் அவங்க நினைச்சாதான் அவங்க லைஃப் எக்ஸ்பேண்ட் ஆகும். எப்போ நான் ஆஸ் அ பர்சனா இதே மாதிரி அடுத்த 5 வருஷம், இதே மாதிரி அடுத்த 10 வருஷமும் நான் இப்படியே இருந்துருவேன், இருந்தா போதும்னு நினைக்கிறவங்களோட லைஃப் வந்து எக்ஸ்பேண்ட் ஆகாது சதீஷ். ஓகே, because this is one concept I always keep remembering how I can expand as a person, right? So when I start doing it, things will start to happen. Satish, I hope I answered your question. How to improve my communication skill? Balaji, it's $1 million question, Balaji. I really love this question because this is closer to my heart as well. Because there are a lot of, and I know the intro like that I learned English in a very, very hard way, right? Still I'm learning, by the way. It's not that நான் இப்போ இங்க இருந்து இப்படி பேசுறதுனால வந்து I never thought that I am an expert. Still, I am a student. Even 2 months back, I took up a course for my communication. Okay, it's a long it's a long response, but what I'm going to do is, Balaji, I'm not sure if you are in the call. Okay, sir, Sanjay mentioned. Sure, I selected. Okay, Sanjay, I will go through your question, but Balaji, I'm just typing my mail ID here. Okay, I've typed my mail ID. Just send a mail to me. I will send you a couple of links. In fact, I conducted a communication workshop to different set of students. I have that video recordings. I will share that with you. And also I will give you not 1, 2, but 15 different things I've done to improve my communication. Okay. I will share that with you, Balaji. Send me the mail. Okay. In how many days I will be placed in the job? Okay. Excuse me. Nanda is asking, Arun, you tell me in how many days I will be placed in a job? Nanda, sorry, எனக்கு ஜோசியம் பார்க்க தெரியாது. Okay, that's on the lighter note. நந்தா, இந்த கொஸ்டின் வந்து எனக்கு வந்து நான் இந்த கொஸ்டின் வந்து நான் யோசிச்சுட்டு இருந்தேன். நம்ம லைஃப்ல வந்து எனக்கு ஏதோ ஒரு விஷயம் கிடைக்கணும்னா நான் என்ன எதிர்பார்க்கிறேன், இன்னும் எத்தனை நாள் அது நடக்கும் அப்படின்னு நம்ம எதிர்பார்க்கிறோம். ஓகே, life is not designed that way, Nanda. Everything happens in its own time. Okay, how many days கிடைக்கும் அப்படின்னு நீங்க கேட்கறது. By the way, I'm not picking you, don't worry, don't mistake me. I wanted to give my insight. ஏன்னா நிறைய பேருக்கு இந்த மைண்ட்ல இருக்கு, இன்னும் எத்தனை நாள் எனக்கு கிடைச்சிடும், 2 மாசத்துல கிடைச்சிருமா, 3 மாசத்துல கிடைச்சிருமா. நான் என்ன சொல்ல வரேன்னா, எத்தனை நாள் எனக்கு கிடைக்கும் நீ எதிர்பார்க்கறதோட, what is that I need to do to get the job in next 3 months? விளங்குச்சா? Because that's what exactly I've done starting from January 2002 till June 2002. 6 மாசம். Because I said, இன்னும் எனக்கு எத்தனை நாள் எனக்கு கிடைக்கும்னு சொல்றதை விட, what is that I'm going to do the next 6 months so that I'll get into a American based company. What is that I will do இந்த 6 மாசத்துக்கும் கரெக்டா ஒரு மாசமும் ஒரு ஏரியா ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணி I worked 1 month on the technical, 1 month on the analytical, 1 month on the communication, 1 month on the the English passage reading, 1 month on the puzzle solving, 6 months perfectly. I planned, I worked from January 2002 till June 2002. 6 மாசம். July I went for they called for open for written exam. ஆயிரக்கணக்கான ஸ்டூடெண்ட் 2000ல பாஸ் ஆனவங்க, 2001ல பாஸ் ஆனவங்க, 2002ல பாஸ் ஆனவங்க, 3 year clock, because 2003 is what the job market started to open up. I took that exam, the entrance, the so-called the competitive exam. சக்கரவர்த்தி ஸ்கூல்னு ஒரு ஸ்கூல் இருக்கு எங்க உங்களுக்கு கிண்டி பக்கத்துல. அங்க வந்து I went and attended that exam. சென்னையில இருக்கிற எல்லா இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜும் வந்து அவங்க ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸை வந்து எப்படி ஒரு குப்பை லாரியில குப்பை வந்து எடுத்து டம்ப் பண்ணும், அது மாதிரி வந்து every other colleges came and dumped the students. When I say dump, don't take it in another way, but I'm just saying there's so many students came for that to take that exam, and I also took part in that. But just because of the hard work what I put, just the plan, Julyல வந்து they call for the exam. ஆயிரக்கணக்கான பேர்ல வந்து they shortlisted 40 people, just 40. It is not even percentல நீங்க சொல்லணும்னாலும் வந்து not even 5%. It just 4% was selected for the interview, and by God grace I was the 25th in that list. அதுல இருந்து they shortlisted 22 people, and luckily I was there. So from 1000 to 22, if you have to be one among them, ஆயிரத்துல வந்து நீங்க 22-20க்குள்ள இருக்கணும்னா அப்போ எந்த அளவுக்கு நீங்க ஒர்க் பண்ணுன்றதா நீங்க கேட்கணும். Okay, so that's the response I can give to you, Nanda. I hope I've answered that to you. அப்புறம் திவ்யா வந்து she asked which software will be easy to learn students so that they can earn good salary அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. அப்புறம் which one is better option, stay in the same company or to switch அப்படின்ட்டு. திவ்யா உங்களுக்கு ஆன்சர் பண்ணணும்னா there is no easy software to learn and also to earn good salary. Softwareனாலே வந்து கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம் தான், because it's a language, right? You need to understand, you need to execute that, you need to have a good analytical capacity, analytical ability, you need to be a good programmer. உங்களுடைய லாஜிக்கல் திங்கிங் நல்லா பெட்டரா இருக்கணும், உங்களுடைய லெஃப்ட் பிரைன் வந்து நல்லா ஆக்டிவா இருக்கணும். ஸோ டு ஆன்சர் கொஸ்டின் திவ்யா, தெர் இஸ் நோ ஈஸி சாஃப்ட்வேர். ஈஸி சாஃப்ட்வேர்னா எக்ஸல் நீங்க கத்துக்கலாம். எக்ஸல் கத்துக்கிட்டீங்கன்னா எக்ஸலுக்கு என்ன சேலரி கொடுப்பாங்களோ அதான் கொடுப்பாங்க. பட் நீங்க if you can really pick up something, for example, Salesforce is one of the area, and then full stack development is one of another area. நீங்க அந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு ஏரியா நீங்க சூஸ் பண்ணி அப்ஸ்கில் பண்ணீங்கன்னா I can guarantee you will get a good job with a good salary. Okay, but otherwise take out that easy from your head. Anything it's easy, that will go easy. Okay, which one is better option, to stay in the same company or to switch? Divya, it's totally depends on your philosophy. நான் ஒர்க் பண்ற கம்பெனில ஒருத்தர் போன வாரத்துல he celebrated 25th year anniversary. 25 வருடமா அவர் கம்பெனில வேலை செஞ்சாருன்னு அவருக்கெல்லாம் கூப்பிட்டு வச்சு இது பண்ணாங்க. அது வந்து அவருடைய philosophy. நான் ஒருத்தருக்கு இன்டர்வியூ பண்ணேன். he came with 2 years experience. பாத்தீங்கன்னா he mentioned 5 companies. I asked him, man, 2 வருஷத்துல 5 companies. On average, it's not even 5 months, man. What is that you do? Why did you? No, due to so-and-so reason, first rejection, go. So it depends on your philosophy. நீங்க ஒரே கம்பெனில இருக்கணுமா, ஸ்விட்ச் பண்ணணுமான்றது, நான் ஒரே கம்பெனில இருக்கனால எனக்கு என்ன கிடைக்குது, அது லாங் டேர்ம்ல பெனிஃபிட்டா இருக்கா அப்படின்னு பார்க்கணும். பெனிஃபிட்டா இருந்தா இருங்க, இல்ல நான் ஸ்விட்ச் ஆகிறதுனால எனக்கு பெட்டரா இருக்குன்னா யூ கேன் டூ தட். என்னோட அட்வைஸ் நீங்க கேட்டீங்கன்னா, மேக் ஷூர் யூ ஸ்டே இன் அ கம்பெனி எனிவேர் பிட்வீன் 3 to 5 years. இந்த 3 to 5 years ஓட கான்செப்ட் என்னன்னா, let's take the lower limit, 3 years, right? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இயர்ல வந்து உங்களால முடிஞ்ச வரைக்கும் நீங்க கத்துங்க, லெஃப்ட் ரைட் சென்டர்னு எல்லாமே கத்துங்க. ஃபைண்ட் அ வே டு லேர்ன் இட். செகண்ட் இயர் நீங்க கற்றுக்கொண்ட விஷயத்த வந்து Give it back to the company, give it back to your team member, give it back to your fellow member. Third yearல வந்து make sure your boss know that without you that work will not happen. இதுதான் 3 இயரோட சிம்பிள் கான்செப்ட். 5 இயர் ரொம்ப ஜாஸ்தின்னு நினைச்சீங்கன்னா நீங்க 5 இயர் விட்டுடுங்க. Go for the 3 year. First year, learn as much as you can. Second year, you contribute back to your fellow member. Third year, find a way your boss and your manager will realize நீங்க இல்லாம இந்த வேலை நடக்காது அப்படின்னு realization கொண்டு வாங்க. And fourth year, you start preparing for your move. In the simple approach will definitely work for you. நீங்க 5 இயர் நீங்க எடுத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு இன்னும் மற்ற ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி. பிகாஸ் என்னோட கேஸ்ல வந்து ஐ ஸ்டிக் வித் கம்பெனி ஃபார் 5 இயர்ஸ், ரைட்? 21 years. This is my fourth company. On average 5 years stable, not jumping. அங்க salary இவ்வளவு கிடைக்குது, இங்க இவ்வளவு கிடைக்குது. No, my philosophy is simple. I wanted to learn, I want to make sure I contribute, I bring in more value. My next level know who I am. Next level who I am இருந்தாங்கன்னா then you will get different opportunity. By the way, I am sitting here in the US. நான் முதல் தடவை யூஎஸ்க்கு எப்போ வந்தீங்க, நான் எப்போ வந்தேன்னு நீங்க கேட்டீங்கன்னா, I came to the US for the first time 2nd October 2005, which is 19 years back. நான் என்னுடைய ஐடில 2 வருடம், just 2 years கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணேன். அதுக்கு அடுத்த மாசம் வந்து என்னுடைய மேனேஜர், his name is Vijay Avasti. அவர் வந்து இஸ் அ மகாராஷ்டிரன், இஸ் அ புனே, இஸ் அ மகாராஷ்டிரன். நான் பூனேல இருந்தப்ப வந்து he processed visa for me, and then he said to me, hey Vijay, his name is Vijay, Mr. Vijay Avasti. He said to me, Arun, you deserve this US opportunity. Go man. அவர் இத்தனைக்கும் அவர் வந்து நார்த் இந்தியன் வந்து தமிழ் ஆளுங்கெல்லாம் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க பொதுவா. அவர் வந்து he did it. I will never forget him in my life. Okay, so நான் எதுக்கு சொல்ல வரேன்னா, நீங்க அதே கம்பெனில இருக்கணுமா, இது பண்ணுமா, ஜம்ப் பண்ணுமான்றது உங்களோட philosophy நீங்க ரீடிஃபைன் பண்ணீங்க. டிஃபைன் பண்ணிட்டு யூ ஃபாலோ, யூ ஸ்டிக் வித் தட். அவன் ஜம்ப் பண்ணிட்டான் அதனால நான் ஜம்ப் பண்ணுவேன், அந்த தப்பு மட்டும் பண்ணாதீங்க. இன்னொன்னு வந்து இதே போதும்டா, நமக்கு குண்டு சட்டிலே குதிரை ஓட்டிட்டு எப்படியாவது மேனேஜ் பண்ணிக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு ஒரே கம்பெனிலே இருக்காதீங்க. ரெண்டுமே பிரச்சனை தான். Okay, I hope I answered your question, Divya. It's a quick time check. It's 11:24. I'm just going to quickly check out. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, I got a lot. Then probably I will have to just move quickly. How can I improve my chances of getting placed? Okay, this I covered. How can I improve my chances of getting placed after graduation? How you can improve is just only one keyword. It's nothing but upskilling. When you keep doing your upskilling, nothing can stop you getting in a good reputed company after graduation. Okay, upskilling inradhu initially nadakadu, but just identify, bring in the clarity. That's what I said. Bring in the clarity, work towards your clarity, start building the confidence, and then go for it. பொதுவா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து நான் கிராஜுவேட் ஆயிட்டேன், கோர்ஸ் முடிச்சிட்டேன், ஜாப் கிடைக்கல அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. நீங்க கிராஜுவேஷன் காலேஜ்ல முடிக்கிறது வந்து இட் இஸ் லைக் கெட்டிங் யுவர் பாஸ்போர்ட். ஓகே, பாஸ்போர்ட் வந்தோடனே நீங்க இன்னொரு கண்ட்ரிக்கு, நீங்க ஃபாரின் கண்ட்ரிக்கு போனா சும்மா போக முடியாது. விசான்னு ஒண்ணு இருக்கு, விசா வாங்கணும். விசா வந்ததுனா தான், தேங்க்யூ அப்ரஹாம், விசான்னு ஒண்ணு இருக்கும். நீங்க விசா வந்ததுனா தான் அந்த கண்ட்ரிக்கு போக முடியும். அந்த விசான்றதா நீங்க இந்த மாதிரி நீங்க கோர்ஸ் பண்றீங்கல்ல, அதான். ஸோ யூ ஹேவ் அ பாஸ்போர்ட் கிராஜுவேஷன் அண்ட் யூ ஹேவ் அ விசா தட் யூ கேன் விசிட் தட் கண்ட்ரி. நீங்க DQA ரிலேட்டடான ஜாபுக்கு போலான்றது. ஆனா அந்த கண்ட்ரிக்கு நீங்க போறதுக்கு டிக்கெட் நீங்க தான் எடுக்கணும், நீங்க தான் ஷாப்பிங் பண்ணணும், நீங்க தான் பேக் பண்ணணும், எல்லா வேலையும் இருக்கு. இது எல்லாமே வந்து DBV பண்ணுவாங்க, என் காலேஜ் பண்ணுவாங்க, என்னுடைய பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் ஆஃபீஸர் பண்ணுவாங்க, என்னுடைய HR பண்ணுவாங்க அப்படின்னு நம்ம நினைச்சிட்டு இருக்கிறோம். ரொம்ப 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 தப்பு. You need to prepare for your journey. Okay, so DQA has the highest scope in the future. The answer is yes and also no. The reason is DQA வந்து ஒரு பீக்ல வந்து இருக்கு, has its own down time. இப்போ என்ன இருக்குன்றத பாருங்க. இப்போ வந்து AI ரிலேட்டட், மெஷின் லேர்னிங், ரைட், அந்த உங்களுக்கு HTML5, CSS, உங்களுக்கு cloud based technologiesல நிறைய ஸ்கோப் இருக்கு. DQA படிச்சனால உங்களுக்கு வேஸ்ட் ஆகணும் அப்படின்னு நீங்க நினைக்காதீங்க. Take that as your first stepping stone. Okay? Is there any special priority for master degree? As such, மதன் அது மாதிரி எதுவும் ஸ்பெஷல் ப்ரையாரிட்டிலாம் இல்லை நான் பார்த்த வரைக்கும். மேபி நீங்க எக்ஸ்ட்ரா ஒரு 2000, 3000, மேபி ஒரு 5000 ஜாஸ்தி கிடைக்கும். பட் கம்பெனி டஸ் நாட் லுக் அவுட் ஃபார் மாஸ்டர் டிகிரி. கேட்கலாம் அது அப்படின்னா நீங்க எதுக்கு அத்தனை மாஸ்டர்லாம் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க அப்படின்னு நீங்க கேட்கலாம். அது வந்து நான் நாலேஜை வளர்த்துக்கணுன்றதுக்காக மாஸ்டர் டிகிரி பண்ணேன். நீங்க உங்க நாலேஜை வளர்த்துக்கணும்னா யூ கேன் கோ ஃபார் மாஸ்டர் டிகிரி. இல்லைன்னா அப்ஸ்கில்லிங், டிஃப்ரெண்ட் கோர்ஸ், டிஃப்ரெண்ட் சர்டிபிகேட் எது பண்ணா நல்லா இருக்கும் அதை நீங்க பார்த்து நீங்க பண்ணலாம். ஓகே, டெல் அபவுட் யுவர் செல்ஃப். ஓகே, இது நிறைய பேர் கேட்டிருந்தாங்க என்னை பத்தி. நான் ஐ ஜஸ்ட் ran a quick introduction, and also by the way I have a website. நான் கடைசியில சொல்றேன் உங்களுக்கு, so that you will get to know more about me. Okay, and what a strategy do you have in place for assisting entry level candidate in finding suitable role? Syed, I don't have any strategy, sorry, but if you can define your own strategy, how I will get through. Here, don't look out for someone is going to assist me. அது அந்த அசிஸ்டன்ட் மைண்ட்ல இருந்து எடுத்துடுங்க. It is your game, Syed. You need to play. எனக்கு வேற யாராவது ஸ்ட்ராட்டஜி சொல்லுவாங்க, எனக்கு வேற யாராவது அசிஸ்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க அப்படின்னு நீங்க நினைச்சிட்டு இருந்தீங்கன்னா ரெண்டு விஷயம் நடக்கும். ஒன்னு, டைம் வேஸ்ட் ஆகும். செகண்ட், உங்க லைஃப் வேஸ்ட் ஆகும். நான் நிறைய பேர் பார்த்துருக்கேன். Don't wait for anyone to assist you. Okay. Will I get placed at a good company with good package? திரு, எனக்கு பதில் இல்லை. ஆனா என்னோட விஷ் என்னன்னா, நீங்க ஒரு நல்ல கம்பெனில நல்ல பேக்கேஜோட பிளேஸ் ஆகணுன்றது என்னுடைய சின்சியர் விஷ். Will I get placed ன்னு கேட்கறவன், what should I do to get placed in a good company with good package? Will எடுத்துட்டு what I should do. It's nothing but your action. Guys, remember, please remember, please remember, your action defines your life. நீங்க இந்த செஷன் முடிச்சுட்டு என்ன ஆக்ஷன் எடுக்கிறீங்களோ அதுதான் உங்களோட லைஃப். நான் இந்த செஷன் இதுக்கு ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்றதுக்காக நான் ஒரு ஆக்ஷன் எடுத்த பாத்தீங்களா, that defines me. Okay, so what is it you are going to do? அதை கேளுங்க. Okay, அப்புறம் what type of job I could get if I complete my tally course? கவிப்ரியா, நிறைய ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி இருக்கு உங்களுக்கு. நிறைய அந்த ஃபினான்ஸ் ரிலேட்டடான அக்கௌண்டிங் கம்பெனிஸ்ல இருக்கிற மாதிரியானது. அப்புறம் ஐடி கம்பெனிஸ்லயும் சரி, there is a separate, every other corporate has one section called the finance section, right? அந்த finance sectionல எல்லாத்துக்குமே tally course நீங்க முடிச்சு அதுல எக்ஸ்பர்டீஸ் இருந்தீங்கன்னா கண்டிப்பா உங்களால you can get through. Kavi, what is the main thing HR will notice in me? Arjun, it's a beautiful question. HRன்றதை விட உங்களுடைய பாஸ், உங்களோட மேனேஜர் எல்லாம் என்ன நோட் பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா, ஆர் யூ a டீம் பிளேயர் ஒன்னு. செகண்ட் வந்து, ஆர் யூ ஃபினிஷிங் யுவர் ஒர்க் வித்தவுட் ரிமைண்டிங். இந்த ரெண்டு விஷயம் பொதுவா பார்ப்பாங்க. ஓகே, இந்த டீம் பிளேயராகவும் நீங்க உங்களுக்குன்னு கொடுத்த வேல்யூ நீங்க மட்டும் முடிச்சிருங்க, மற்றது எல்லாமே நடக்கும். இதுதான் என்னுடைய ஸ்டார்டிங் ஏஜ்ல இருந்து, என்னுடைய கரியர்ல இருந்து, ஐ யூஸ்ட் டு பி a good team player. எனக்குன்னு கொடுத்த வேலையை நான் முடிச்சுட்டு அதுக்கு மேல என்ன எக்ஸ்ட்ரா பண்ண முடியுமோ பண்ணிவிடும். அப்போ என்ன ஆகும், ஓ திஸ் பர்சன் ஃபினிஷிங் ஆஃப் த ஒர்க் வாட் எவர் கிவன் டு ஹிம், அந்த ஒரு கிரெடிட் நீங்க வாங்கிட்டீங்கன்னா nothing can stop you, Arjun. Okay, super. Good. Good. Thank you. We are exactly 2 more minutes. Abraham, this is my favorite question. What are some effective strategies for preparing job interview and standing out potential employers in today's competitive job market? It's a beautiful and amazing question, Abraham. Hats off to you. I like your thinking, because here you're asking, what is that I need to do, come up with a strategy for preparing a job interview and standing out to potential employer today super on a word competitive job market. Abraham, I have a bonus for you. I'm going to give my US number. I'm going to talk to you separately. Okay, that's a bonus for you, Abraham, because I really like this question. I really like your thinking. I will talk to you separately. My calendar is busy, but I will I hope I should have your number. If not, I'll get it from Ma'am Abisha Ma'am, and then I'll text you. We can talk about it because this need a detailed discussion. Okay. Just a quick time check. I tried to finish my session on time. I hope I've answered all your questions. We have 1 more minute to go. If you still have any other specific question, this is my mail ID, ceo.arun@outlook.com. உங்களோட questions இருந்ததுன்னா எனக்கு அனுப்புங்க. When I get time, I will reply. And also, by the way, as I mentioned, I have a brand. I have my website. You can, I will share this with Abisha ma'am. She can share it with you. I can put that in the chat. Okay, I can stop recording. So this is, you can check out about me in my website. I'm going to stop the recording. Otherwise, thank you so much for being a great and wonderful participant. I hope I did my best in helping to answer your question. Okay, let me stop the recording.